Hey guys, welcome to Rising Vibrations. I'm Inga. This reading will be for Libra. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus between now and the end of January 2019. And guess what? Happy New Year! 2018 is soon to draw to a close. It was a crazy year. I think for a lot of us it was. Had a lot of ups and downs, but I feel like it's ending on a very, very positive note. All the readings have been more or less very, very positive. I feel like there's a lot of opportunities for us to take advantage of this energy that seems to be quite relaxed right now. So let's see if it will be the same for our dear Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. If you just found the channel, thank you very much for tuning in. And if you're returning, thank you so much for your support. I have been doing this for about the past 9-10 months. I am up to nearly 5,000 likes. 5,000 subscriptions, so thank you for that. So this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. This is to look at the karmic energy for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus between now and the end of January 2019. What is the energy? Then we're going to look at those of you in a relationship with Libra. Already have one come out. And any challenges that the Libra may be going through right now. We had another one come out. Very interesting. So only reading where these are going to be popping out like this for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. We're going to take all of those. It's a lot. So first we have this. This is the Master and the Pupil. This is the Libra feeling like they might need some advice. They might need some guidance. They might need some help. This is them feeling like they didn't get the proper guidance. They didn't get the proper help. They didn't get the proper input from the people who should have guided them. They feel like they missed something because they've had a mistake, they've had a problem that they feel could have been avoided in a way if they would have had more guidance, if they would have sought the proper guidance at the time they had to make this life-changing decision. They fell to their basis point, meaning they did what they wanted to do with the Grail here. It was something quite appetizing for them. I feel like it was a love partnership or relationship. This can also be a career path that they took because they had a lot of limitations in choices or even limitations financially about what they could do with their life, meaning they couldn't necessarily go to college somehow. They had a lack of opportunities, so they could have pursued a career field that they were not happy about. And again, feeling like they wish they would have known then what they know now. And maybe they would have done something different with their selves or made different choices. We have the quantum leap. This to me is about doing something they typically wouldn't do, meaning they could be rethinking things that they thought that they were really, really right about. They may be realizing they weren't. Things that they thought were really, really important, they may be realizing that they were not and they are not. This feels superficial. It could be what they valued in a partner, what they put as first priority over second and third priority. That could mean maybe they thought a partner with a lot of money or who looked really nice was top, and now they're realizing that it's more than that. Or maybe they thought that their job was more important than family or friends, and now they're realizing it's something different than that. And this is a quantum leap for them. This is a big change in perception and how they see things. And again, I feel like with the Black Mass here, that's because they've seen the other side of this now. You know, they've given in to their desires or what they've wanted to do without giving it so much thought. And they realize that it hasn't necessarily brought them to a place that they feel good about. They feel good at the time they were doing it, perhaps, and even not. Maybe they're realizing that they're just not happy in their situation and they haven't been, and realizing that they got to change something. They have to change something. This is a Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus who cannot seem to relax or feel comfortable with their current life circumstances right now until the end of January 2019. So let's see if any of this is going to change for our dear Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You know, they're feeling like they still have a lot to learn, but in a way they're also excited about this. Because if your mind is opening up with this quantum leap and you realize that you do have something that you may have taken for granted, and it's still there in your life, then you realize, oh, I still can fix this. I still can go to this person and talk to them and spend time with them. So they are lucky because the Libra is in a position to repair things. They are in a position to fix this. So let's see what else is happening for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus between now and the end of January 2019. We have the 10 of Wands. There should have only been 3, so I'm only going to pull 3 of these guys. We just ended up with 5 for the karmic energy for Libra. We have the 10 of Wands. We have the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the 8 of Pentacles. This is a redo. Again, I think we were talking about a type of a redo or a reset. Going back and redoing something right now. We have the opportunity to. And I feel like with this 10 of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the 8 of Pentacles, this is someone who is stopping, they're assessing, now they're going back, and they're trying to take the time to redo something. This can also be deciding to go back and study again. But they realize essentially that they have to change something. They will have to change something. So let's see, those of you in a relationship with the Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, what's happening here? I don't see a whole lot of emotion here, by the way. And it's very physical. This is very physical. Very physical. And this is very odd because I just see this for the first time. You see how this pentacle is here reversed? And the black mass. Look at the reverse cross. There's something very negative here. And then now look at the pentacle here. This is something you thought you wanted, which was not necessarily ethical in a way, or positive for you in a way, or for your family, or for your close contacts. Now you're rethinking it and you realize, hey, this was not the way I wanted to go. This is the way I wanted to go. So you have to stop. You can't reverse. You can't fix the mistakes from the past with this 10 of Wands. You can't go backwards. This guy is going forward. If he tried to turn around and move backwards, he would lose everything. He's moving forward. And he's trying to think about how to do it different. I think the Libras had this before. So let's see, those of you dealing with Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What else is here? We have the 3 of Pentacles. We have the 5 of Cups. And we have the 10 of Wands again. So this is a repetition of the energy, guys. This is someone who they know that they have to fix something from their life, maybe some mistakes that they made in the past in order to have a better future. It may be something that they've tried to overlook and try to ignore with the fairies here. Even I feel like their parents or their family have told them something about this, that they have to try to fix it. And maybe they've avoided it in a lot of ways, but now they realize if they finally want to be happy and at peace with this 5 of Cups here, they have to repair this or fix this, you know, and they have to, I feel like they have to try harder. They have to try harder, or they will try harder. I feel like I'm going to expand the reading as well, because I'm going to pick these up, and after I pull 3 more of these, and we're going to look at specifically for love, because I feel like the underlying issue of this had to do with the relationship. So we have the Queen of Cups. Could be somebody hailing from the water element who was dealing with the Libra and not being very upfront about their intentions. Very sweet. Because look how she's just so hidden in this. You can barely make out her face. Just somebody in the background of things and never really coming out in the way that they should to support the Libra. This is the This is the Four of Pentacles now. And the Eight of Swords. Someone holding on so tightly to something. But I feel like whatever this wasn't working, or it isn't working for them. It is not working. Let me pick these up. Let me do something specific for love for Libra, because this is, I feel like we're coming to a dead end and we get as much as we can get out of that for now. Let me just pull. I'm just going to pull one of the karma cards now for Libra. What's happening in the Libra's love life? What is happening? What's going to happen? Where is this going? Where is this going for Libra in their love life? We have the pure fool. Somebody seeing something better than it was. I feel like the Libra was seeing a person better than they were. Dreaming about this perfect relationship. About the light at the end of the tunnel. Because they felt like their life was nothing without this person, or not enough. They felt like this person made them better, made them... See that? How he's in the woods, he's fallen, he's tired. Maybe even he's hiding from the battle. But he's imagining himself to be amazing. And I feel like the Libra put somebody up on a pedestal, but the person did not necessarily deserve it. This came in reverse, but I don't read reversals. This is Major Arcana of the Moon. Let's pull one more from the thought. You know, the eyes are open now. I feel like a lot of things are coming out. Just a lot of things are coming out that the Libra didn't see before, or that they didn't want to see. And we have Major Arcana, the High Priestess. You know, this is things coming out. Things that they didn't want to acknowledge, that they are acknowledging now. What's most important to them, I feel like what is most important to Libra will take the head now. What is the high priority? And it's nothing superficial about it. What are the high priorities in life? Taking care of yourself, making sure those in your life take care of you in that way that they respect you. You respect others in your life, family. For me, everybody has different core values. And I feel like the Libra is reassessing their core values. And whoever this was that they were involved with, whether that's work or a person or even a location, it doesn't really fit their new core values. We have the Two of Air. This is the Libra to me, reassessing who they are and what they want finally out of life. You know, what do you want out of life? This is something about this reading here. Two of Air, stalemate, uncertainty, considering options. Time to take a break to consider my options and think about things. There is no need to rush forward. The perfect answer for the highest good will come to me if I take my time and remain in a peaceful state. I'm going to pull one more of these for Libra because I really don't like to end that reading with that for Libra. Two of Swords, my God. Libra, what do you finally need to know about the next month into the end of 2019? Happy New Year. What does the Libra finally need to know? We have the Hierophant. Major Arcana, to me, priority. Choosing what is the high priority. The Hierophant, number 5. Major Arcana, to me this is about tradition, about family, spiritual practice. When this card appears, it reminds me to be committed to a spiritual practice to ensure a conscious contact to my higher power. When I have a daily practice of prayer and meditation steeped in gratitude and committed to being a co-creator, life works out in wondrous ways. Rituals are in my highest good at this time. Exchanging vows is also highlighted. So some Libra may be deciding to get married and to really make a commitment and put family first. They may be in a position where they could have been about to marry someone or come into a committed relationship with someone who wasn't what they appeared to be. Again, here, they may be in a position where they're about to commit to someone with major arcana, the moon, and the Hierophant. What they do not appear to be, look how similar these cards are. They're about to get caught up in something that maybe isn't exactly right for them, and their instincts with the major arcana, the High Priestess, are telling them, hey, you might need to rethink this before you dive into this and you put it in a contract. You know, what's more important? Is this person really in coherence with your core values? From what they've showed you of themselves in the past, are they really who they're making themselves out to be? Or is it just what you're dreaming them to be? What the reality is something very different. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it with that for Libra. I hope you did enjoy the reading. If you did, please hit the thumbs up, and I will see you on the other side of 2019, God willing. Have a happy new year. You guys take care. Bye-bye.